Hi everyone, it's Brian again. And today, in our Simply Answered, Simply Explained series, I'm going to give you some straight talk. I call it the no BS guide to day trading. I'm sure you've heard a lot of talk about day trading recently. Some of it's true, and some of it is total garbage. So I made this video to set the record straight. No matter if you've just opened up a new Robinhood account or if you're a seasoned option trading veteran, this video will benefit you. I've got 5 myths to debunk for you, and it's all coming straight at you starting now. Okay, myth number 1. Day trading is the same as gambling. Verdict? Total BS. Day trading is nowhere near the same as gambling. And the reason is simple. Imagine this. Say you walk into a casino, put $100 on the roulette table, and you bet on black. There's 2 outcomes of that bet. You either win and you double your money, or you lose and you lose everything. You're down 100%. There is no in between. Same with sports betting. Say you bet $100 on the Chicago Bulls. You either win that bet and double your money, or you lose it all and you're down 100%. So with most forms of gambling, it's all or nothing. But with trading, it's entirely different. You could sell for a 10% gain or a 25% gain or a 50% gain and so forth. So you don't have to wait for that all or nothing moment. So if you make a trade and it moves in your favor, you could sell at any time. So apply this flexibility back to gambling, and the difference is like really, really clear. So say you bet $100 on the Chicago Bulls and they start the game on fire and they go up 20-0 in the first quarter. You're looking really good, right? But unfortunately, there's no way in sports gambling for you to capitalize on that red hot start. You have to wait for the game to go final to see if you're going to win. But in trading, if you catch a hot run, you could sell whenever you want. So instantly taking these trading wins instead of playing for the all or nothing game is the biggest reason why this trading is the same as gambling analogy doesn't hold up. With trading, your chances of success are far greater than any form of traditional gambling, simply because you could take profits whenever you want. And that's what sets trading apart. Okay, here we go. Myth number 2. Day trading is only for those with the fastest computers. Verdict? Total BS. All right, you know that guy who has his entire command center set up around his desk? He's got all these monitors and markets flashing all over the place. I mean, who does he think he is, a NASA launch scientist? Well, guess what? No, that guy doesn't work for NASA. And he's not a chameleon either. In other words, he only has 2 eyes and they don't come with jointed eyelids. So he can't watch different monitors both at the same time. So having a lot of blinking monitors might look really cool, but from a practical standpoint, it's totally unnecessary. The reality is, you could trade from your laptop at a coffee shop, or from your phone, or on your desktop computer at home. It literally takes me 1 second to flip from my trading screen to my broker's page. As long as you're properly logged in ahead of time, it's pretty seamless nowadays. And here's the real secret. Being a winning trader really has nothing to do with having the best software or the fastest technology. Winning traders understand something that computers don't: psychology. Some call it herd mentality or the madness of crowds. But you see, in my view, winning trading is 70% understanding human emotion versus 30% of understanding valuation and logic. In other words, math. So think about it. Anyone can run a scan and pull up the stocks trading below a 10 PE ratio, call them undervalued, and say they're a buy. If that's all it took to win on Wall Street, we'd all be way richer. But obviously, it doesn't work that way. You see, Wall Street values stocks based on future growth, future earnings, and most importantly, the perception of a higher value tomorrow or next week or next month and into next year. Why do you think we have companies out there who report great earnings, but their stocks go down? Or conversely, why do you think companies report weak earnings and then the stock goes up? It may sound odd, but it actually happens all the time. I mean, Does it seem logical? Well, perhaps. But clearly, that stock is trading based on future valuation, not the numbers that have already been booked. So, in other words, valuation and logic emphasize yesterday's news. I mean, sure, that certainly plays a role in a stock's value, but it's not the most important criteria. So once you understand how human emotion and psychology come into play, you'll have a much better sense of how stocks move. And the good news is that's something no computer can predict. Okay, myth number 3. Day traders must watch the market every second of every trading day. Verdict? Slight BS. Okay, so this one's kind of half and half, all right? First off, not even the most locked-in traders can go 6.5 hours straight, Monday through Friday, trading nonstop. I mean, sure, they could program computers to scan for them, but just as we discussed above, the markets right now are more of a game of managing human emotion. And remember, even the best computers are only as good as their inputs, which are dictated by humans. So here's the reality. Yes, it's ideal if you can monitor your trades every minute of every day, but that's pretty unrealistic. It's not really a fair requirement, honestly. So here's my workaround. I find that I do most of my trading in the first 90 minutes of each trading day. That's when most of the biggest moves happen, and that's when most traders are at their stations, and most of the money's made. So after that initial 90-minute rush, the markets tend to settle in a bit and tread water until after lunchtime, like around 1:30 or so. Then, after that, the final hour of the day is also a pretty critical time. So, do you have to watch every single second? Not really. But if you can be around the first 90 minutes and then the last 90 minutes of each trading day, that'll provide a nice balance to maximize most of your money-making opportunities. But certainly not every single second of the day. Okay, myth number 4. Day traders are reckless idiots. Verdict? Total BS. All right, I will admit, there are indeed some day traders out there who are throwing their money around like they're NBA players at a Vegas nightclub. But these traders never seem to withstand the test of time. So you know what? Let them have their 5 minutes of glory. And let's hope that they enjoy it while it lasts. Spoiler alert, it never lasts. But here's why I think this myth is such BS. Right now, global information is moving at the speed of sound. In this market, prices move fast. Therefore, you must have the ability to take profits whenever they're available. It's not reckless trading. It's actually smart trading. Locking in profits, that's the name of the game. That's why we're all trading in the first place. So think about it like this. Say you have a stock that's trading in a channel between 100 and 110 multiple times a day. Would you rather buy it at 100, sell it at 110, and then rebuy it at 100 and sell it again at 110? I mean, you just scalped 2 winning trades right there. Or the alternative is watch your stock open at 100, watch it move up to 110, do nothing, watch it retrace back down to 100, still do nothing, and watch it pop up to 110, do nothing, and finally let it close the day back at 100 again. All of that profitable price movement, and you did nothing with it. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd rather make those moves in and out and hit winners all day long. Does that sort of trading make us reckless idiots? Some people might still say yes. All right, fine. But we're playing a defined trend while booking profits, all while others are frozen like a deer in headlights. So yeah, it's a matter of preference, and I'll let you decide which approach seems better. All right, here we go. Myth number 5. You'll never know everything about a stock without doing huge amounts of research. Verdict? Moderate BS. All right, here's the final secret of the day. Everything you need to ever know about any stock or any company is all contained in that stock's chart. Okay, pull up a 5-year, 1-year, or 6-month chart, and everything you ever need to know about that stock is all contained in that one graphic. Accounting scandal, missed earnings, upcoming product launch, insider buying, every single piece of news, good or bad, it's all factored into that one stock chart. So, question is, How do you properly read a stock chart? Well, that's where my newest report comes into play. You see, I just published a new trading ebook called 5 Secret Strategies to Win Every Day in the Market. And right now, I'll send you a copy for free. You'll learn things like how to spot big moves before they happen, how to turn volatility into profits, and most importantly, my 5 strategies that you can use starting now to generate wealth every single day. This one guy, his name was George L. He joined me in December. He was a total novice. He called himself a newbie, okay? But he followed these same rules. He traded within our group, and by April, 4 months later, he grew his total account by 10x. And today, yeah, he's a millionaire. So what I'm telling you works. Are you ready to get started? Then your first step is to get my free report, 5 Secret Strategies to Win Every Day in the Markets. Simply click on the description below and I'll send it to you immediately. And then you'll be off and running. And with that, thanks for tuning in to Your Trading Questions Simply Answered, Simply Explained, the No BS edition. I'm Brian Bottarelli, and I'll see you back here again very soon.